Hello Eggshell Magic family, this is your Egg Lady making a rare video appearance. I got the tree up a few days ago and I wanted to share with you some of my older ornaments and maybe some other things too. I'm going to focus mostly on the egg ornaments, but no telling what might pop into the video. So let me change to something pretty like my there it is, full view with the dog bed in the background. There's the angel on the top, backwards facing the living room. I learned a new home hack. See the bottom of my tree, there's no tree skirt. I decided to wrap the tree stand in a box, gift wrapped, so that the many dogs in my house would not tear the tree skirt up and drag it around the house like they normally do. I'd like to start with showing you one of the first egg ornaments I ever painted. And here it is, 1991. See that ugly little snowman? It looks very kindergartenish. I signed my name very big and painted my pine needles with much too wide a brush. But it was the first one, and I think I've come a long way since. Painting is a process that you learn as you go, and that's exactly what I did. Y'all know that I like to paint animals on eggs, and I'm doing that more than I used to, but I've always done it. These are some of my animals that have passed, and I don't know why I wait till they pass before I paint eggs for them. All these I did. This is Molly. This is Ginger. She was a boxer that was found by my daughter-in-law, and I was going to send her to a boxer rescue. But you know how they steal your heart and you end up keeping them. This is Teely. I fostered her for a short time and decided I wanted to adopt her. She didn't live very long. She was just a puppy. Had congestive heart failure, a genetic condition, the vet said. She was only with us a very short time, but we loved her while she was here. Rosie, yeah, back in 1999. She was with us a long time. I adopted her from a shelter, and she was tagged by the owner that surrendered to her as inadequate. The minute I saw that, I just had to have her. She made the best dog. Love that dog. And this one is my Bitsy. She was sleeping in my yard in the cold. No one could catch her. She was not friendly at all. Had to get a trap. And when she set the trap, she had a meltdown that lasted a very long time. But once you win their trust and they learn to love you, they really do. They appreciate being saved. So I am going to show you some of my ornaments given to me. I do foster, and I am all about animal rescue and animal advocate. This one was given to me by my sweet friend Mary Louise. This one right here was given to me by Rescue Road Trips friend of mine, Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. I love that ornament. I have one also given to me by a friend named Lynn. She does Rescue Road Trips with me. I could talk about Rescue Road Trips forever, but I won't. So I think I'll go next to, remember the carolers that I created? Oh, back when. I love doing these, but when I started selling on the internet, I had to focus on one type, and I decided on painting only. But I did sell many of these previously in craft fairs and things like that. So you may actually have one on your tree. There's another one, and yes, I did do little boys. Have one hiding back here. If you think you might like to have caroler ornaments again, let me know. I need some incentive to do things right now, and your request might be all the incentive that I need. I did some cut eggs. I want to find some of those. There's Snoopy going down the chimney. I found these little figurines and made them into a tri-cut egg. They were pretty simple to do. I enjoyed doing those for a while. And I have sold those on the internet. You may have them on your tree. Other little figurines here and there that I painted myself. There's another Snoopy on skis. And, any figurine I could find that was small enough to put in an egg. I did a whole lot of those. I want to show you some of my older eggs that you might have some of. This is the Rudolph that I painted many years ago, and if you can see the reflection that in that egg, there's an iridescent finish that's almost mirror-like. And I used a product, see my hand? You can see my hand reflecting. I used a product called Gloss-Teak Iridescent Powder. And you put it on the egg, just a little bit on your finger, rubbed it, and then buffed it in with a soft cloth. That's what created that beautiful shine. Here's the Santa Claus with the same shine on it. I sure do miss having my eggs look like that. And when they quit making it, I wrote to many companies, compounding companies, sent them samples, tried to get other big manufacturers to make that product, and didn't get any interest. So it's my loss. It's also theirs. They could have sold a ton of it. I'll show you the family eggs that are on my tree. I use painted eggs. Every year I would paint an egg for my boys. When they married, I gave them all those eggs, so I don't have any on my tree. And each year since, I paint an ornament for all my grandchildren. I hope they're saving them to hang on their tree when they're grown. This is one that I did in 2005. Amber had not been born yet, so it's a snow family of 9 instead of 10. And every year when I take the tree down, I try to remember to take the ornament off and add her right there. And I keep forgetting. So maybe this will be the year. Can't count on it, but I'm hoping. And here's the Santa's list that I paint. Now, it actually has the 10 names on it. I treasure that egg. I did that one quite a long time ago. I know you've probably noticed the 2020 egg. A bunch of you have that egg on your tree. Yes, I kept one for mine. It was a great seller that year and a cute gift. Yes, a year to remember. I would like to give credit And I have done so on my webpage, but I want to do it in this video to Clara Lee, the lady that got me started painting eggs. She gave me an egg, and I just thought it was so awesome, and she offered to teach me how to do it, and I said, I can't do that. But she actually showed me that I could, and we spent hours and days and several years just getting together. And here's one that she painted. I always thought she painted better than me. She still does. Here's another one. We gave each other eggs that we painted because, you know, we didn't want to have just our eggs on the tray. I wanted to have hers. She wanted to have mine. Here's one she did with foiling. That's a product that's been discontinued. We can't get that anymore. Clara doesn't paint as much as she used to. She's turned her interest to grandchildren and great-grandchildren and still paints for friends and family in limited amount. So, you know, I'll be at that stage somewhere. I envy her, but I'm still ready to do eggs, and hope I have many years left to keep doing them. I just want to turn a quick focus to some ornaments that I made before I started being interested in eggs. Do any of you have these on your tree? Or did you ever have them on your tree, these beaded ornaments, where you stuck pins into very hard styrofoam balls and it caused your fingers to bleed, but you kept doing it anyway? You just left a Band-Aid on your finger and went on with it. Yeah. I guess that's why I still hang these. I love them. Just the memories. Not memories of the pain, but memories. These are cute. I just love them. And I cross-stitch too. When I was young married, I had a tree with not many ornaments to put on it, so I grabbed some cross-stitch and tried to do 2 or 3 a night, picking simple designs so I could do a whole lot of them. There you go. And I love those. There's one from 1979, and I still hang a few. I have like 40 or 50. Here's a gingerbread man up at the top. Yep, there he is. Oh, and I just spotted an egg that was painted by my oldest granddaughter when she was 6 years old. She wanted to paint with Nanny, and I thought she wanted to, you know, paint like I do, but she had her own style and she created that egg, and yeah, I love it. I hang it every year. It really makes me happy to look at it. So I haven't covered all, but covered most of what I wanted to show you. Don't want the video to run too long, and I will be making more. I have many, many cut eggs in my curio cabinet that I want to show you in another video, and I'll be doing that soon, I hope. But I'm signing off, wishing everyone a very, very Merry Christmas. Jesus is the reason for the season. And I wish all of you a happy and blessed 2022.